Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Assassination Classroom Season 1, Episode 22, which I believe is the last episode of this season. So, yeah. Last episode, that dude should back up. He's the one that's been, that poisoned the students, and then he wanted basically to have revenge on Nagisa. He took them to the top of the hotel, and then he made Nagisa apologize to him, and then he destroyed the antidotes in front of everybody. And yeah, Nagisa just lost it, and he's like, he's gonna kill him. So I don't know how that's. Okay, so that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/philmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
This is not gonna be good. I'm like, if he was his calm self, like he was during the training session or whatever, the first time they went against each other. Oh, that means the next episode they're gonna change the intro. Nagisa time. Oh my goodness. He snapped him out of it. See, that's what I was talking about. He was angry. He's back to being his calm self. He's calm. Kill him within the nature of his life. Meaning, don't totally kill him. Hey. Why? He still has the knife? I'm sure he's not gonna kill him. For some reason, I'm not even worried. Whatever, man. Just shut up. That's why I'm not worried. The stun gun and the knife. He knows that, definitely. You afraid? Yes. Use him as a guinea pig. Use him. Ooh, let's.
必殺技は当たり前だ。だが現実はそううまくは運ばない。特にターゲットが隙のない手だれの時はな。だが雨の技だ。
必ず殺すための。
ノーモーションから最速で最も遠くで最大
するほど敵の意識はナイフに集まる。その意識ごとナイフを空中に置くようにしてそのまま。
I know this is a metaphor or whatever, but what exactly did he do? The stun gun? Did he stun him? Yes! Yes! Nagisa-san! Stun him again! One more time! I don't know if that one shot was enough. Do it again. Just to be on the safe side. Do it again. Uh-huh. Assuming the guy doesn't snap out of it. Okay, he's frozen. He's afraid. Whatever. Oh. Terasaka.
ひどいことをした人だけど、それとは別に授業への感謝はちゃんと言わなきゃいけない。
That's gonna enrage him even more.
そういう顔をすべきだと思ったから。
He's gonna smile. Ending with a smile. That's like the worst punishment for him.
高岡先生。
ありがとう。
ありがとうございました。
Oh, it was just, it's like.
よくやってくれました、渚くん。今回ばかりはどうなるかと思いましたが、安心しました。
ヘリを呼んだから、君らは待機だ。俺が毒使いの男を連れてくる。
てめえらに薬なんぞ必要ねえ。
俺は十分回復した。生徒たちも十分強い。これ以上互いに被害が出ることはやめにしないか。
ああ、こっち食中毒菌を改良したものだ。あと3時間くらいは猛威を振るが、その後急速に活性を失って無毒に。
Oh my goodness.
ボスがマジでヤバかったがな。
Oh, how? What kind of nice assassins are you?
話し合ったね。ボスの設定した時間は1時間ね。
感じるには十分だったろ。
Oh.
あいつの命令に逆らったってこと？お金もらってるのにそんなことしていいの？
そういうように最善は尽くすが。
この薬はな、奴らの目の前で爆破してやる。
Even assassins have codes?
片木の中学生を大量に殺した実行犯になるか、プロとしての評価を落とすか。まあ、そんなわけで、お前らは残念ながら誰も死なねえ。その栄養剤、患者に飲ませて寝かしてやんな。
ベンジマッチやらないんだ、おじさん。俺のこと殺したいほど恨んでないの？
俺は支援で人を殺したことはないな。ブルフになるね。
そういうこった、ガキども。本気で殺しに来てほしかったら偉くなれ。
僕たちは去っていった。彼らなりのエールを僕らに残して。カラスマからバイブ1回。こうして僕らの大規模潜入ミッションはホテル側の誰一人気づかないままコンプリートした。それがそれぞれの疲れで泥のように眠って起きたのは次の日の夕方だった。
Oh, Kajima.
だから、ごめん。なんか時々危なっかしいよね。みんな心配してんだから。おはよう。いるの？ダメ元だけど戻った時殺せるようにがっちり固めておくんだって。
Oh my goodness. They're gonna do all that preparation, but it's not gonna get anywhere.
仕事に対してしっかりした考えがあったりと思えば高岡みたいにああはなりたくないってやつもいて
Not alright. He got out of the thing, loaded in.
とはいえ結果はみんなうすうす分かっていてやっぱ先生は職種がなくっちゃね。
はい、おはようございます。では、旅行の続きを楽しみましょうか。
はい。
と1秒だって無駄にできませんよ。何するんですか。
1秒でも無駄にしないって言ったよね。渚くんも打つ？
そうね。時間いっぱい楽しまないと。はい、大賛成。いくよ。
はい、先生も混ぜてください。
いいよ。
And they're gonna try to kill him.
よく考えたらふやけてしまうじゃないですか。
気づかれたか。
これだよ。皆さん、この後は花火。
Is it naked?
どう今からこんなガキども放っておいてあっちの家を。
どうでもいい。やっぱりビッチですね。
なんだって
頑張りましたね。
ターゲットは先生。
Oh, the back.
皆さん、おはよう。
修行のベルは今日も鳴る。
And we're done. I'll be back. I love this episode so much. I was worried with the way last episode ended. After Takaoka supposedly destroyed the antidotes, and then Nagisa just like lost it. I'm like, I don't like that. Based on their first interaction, the reason why Nagisa won against him the first time around was because he was calm and collected and he knew what he was doing. But in this case, he was angry, so he lost control over his emotions and all that, and I felt like that made him weak against Takaoka, so it would be easy for Takaoka to kill him. So when what's his name, Terasaka, like threw the stun gun at him, and him that he talked to him, calmed him down, really cool sensitive. Like after that talk, he calmed down. Like the heartbeat, the previous episode where he was about to lose it, his heart started beating, boom, 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 boom. And then after this talk with Terasaka, there was the one heartbeat, and then that was it. So I knew he calmed himself. So he picked up the stun gun, and then he pulled it. He holstered it? Is that the word? Like he put it away on himself, and he had the knife in his hands. And of course, to say the others were still worried because, well, not everybody, because Terasaka still had faith in him. And when Karma was like ready to go in, and Terasaka told him to stop it, and that he's been missing some training sessions and he doesn't know what Nagisa has been learning during those times. And then they flipped back to when Beast Sensei's sensei, I guess, showed up and was helping them with training and stuff, and Nagisa asked him for this special assassin move or something or other, and he taught him, and he told him that in order to do this move there has to be 3 conditions that has to be met. And the first one is that you have to have 2 weapons on you. The second one is that the person that you're facing has to be like an incredibly like seasoned assassin or person or whatever. I don't know. And then the third one is that the person has to have tasted the fear of death, has to have the fear of death in them. And I'm like, yeah, well, Nagisa basically gave him that fear the first time around. And then I'm like, the three conditions are assembled. And the move is that you approach the person with this, I don't know, calm demeanor or whatever. And the closer you get to this person, they're gonna be focused on the knife more. And then he takes that advantage of that and just like stun him. I don't quite remember. Because he said that the person will be focused on the knife, right? What happens if you had like two guns? Or maybe you holster the other one? Like Nagisa had the stun gun on him, like he didn't have it in his hands. Maybe that's the way to do it. Don't have the second arm in your weapon. The second weapon in your hand, just have the one, and then the person's gonna be focusing on the one in your hand, and you take advantage of that slight movement, I guess, and then you take out the other one. And it stunned him, man, and then he fell to the ground, and I'm like, boy, do it again, because I don't know if that one will be enough. And yeah, when he was about to do it, Takaoka was like, please don't give me that smile, please don't give me that smile. And he gave him the smile and he said, thank you. I loved it. In his face, man. Like, I hate that teacher so much. Like, I hope we don't ever see him again. I hope that this second time around has like destroyed his will to even attempt a revenge scheme against the students, because I don't want to see him again. And then they were worried that the 3 antidotes that Takaoka said that he still had won't be enough for the students. And then the other 3 assassins showed up and they're like, nah, you don't even need that, because what I gave them was just an extreme version of the stomach flu or something or other, so just give them this and they'll be fine. And I'm like, oh, because they felt like what Takaoka was making them do, I felt like if Takaoka was gonna actually give them the opportunity, like give them the antidote, they might have, the poisoner might have poisoned them with, what he asked them to poison them with. I don't know. But the fact that they realized that he was not going to give them the antidote, they didn't want to be responsible for the deaths of, they said abstaining high school students or something or other. Like, they didn't want to be because of that. So yeah, he gave them the wrong thing. And I'm like, yay. Aww. Basically, the last few episodes of the season was to demonstrate how far the students have come when it comes to their assassination skills, I guess. It started with them trying to kill Kuro-sensei, after they handicapped him and all that, which didn't work out. And then the students were poisoned, and then they had to infiltrate this hotel. And basically, not each student, but like, I guess the most important students got a chance to shine. Like, the girls got a chance to shine as a group. You had Karma shining in this one episode. You had Terasaka also shining. The way that I didn't like Terasaka during the season, especially during that episode where he was working with what's his name, Shiro and Itona, the way he was acting, like at the beginning of that episode, but by the end he sort of redeemed himself. So from that point on, and then especially this episode, I'm like, oh, he was awesome. So yeah, getting a chance to see like those 2 snipers also improving Karma, Nagisa, the girls, getting a chance to see that was awesome. So yeah, and then they were waiting for Kuro Sensei, to get out of his bubble. Karasuma did this elaborate thing, hoping that he was gonna kill him, but I think we all knew that was gonna fail. I'm pretty sure he also knew that he was gonna fail, but he had to try anyway, and yeah, he failed. And yeah, it was like, okay, we only have the one day before this mini vacation ends, and then you're gonna enjoy it to the minimum. But then the students are not gonna waste the opportunity to try to kill. I love that part where the girls were in the swimsuit and they were, in the ocean, the water, playing, and then Chris is like, "Let me join you," and then they started spraying water on him, and then he realized that he was gonna be absorbing all that water. I love this episode. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelymini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.